Uh, hey guys, welcome back to another stream. I'm joined today by Thomas and Aaron again. This
Hey,
was this was supposed to be a Katsu stream, but oh, that's some echo. 1 second. Yeah, we were supposed to talk about Katsu today, but Ira won the LL Battle Hardened and the Calling, so uh we wanted to look into this because it's pretty similar because Katsu does use some of these cards and whatnot. And Iris seemed very interesting since it won an LL event.
also
And
only like 6 people brought Katsu to Pro Tour, right? So
I think it needs
Was
a
it
bit.
even 6?
I think it needs a
I
bit
think it was.
more
I think it was 6.
refinement.
I mean, I still think it's good. I just think people weren't ready for it yet. But
Yeah, not
I don't
everyone
know.
can be like that madman who brought Teklo just to drop in round 1.
I don't know. It's the same old story. It's another Pro Tour come and gone. Another event where everyone's dark horses that they said we're going to finally break out never do, and it's just the best heroes everyone already knows about topping the events.
Oh, there was a Katsu with a pretty good win rate. I guess I bet he 0-3 draft.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have some slightly skewed CC data in Pro Tours just because of draft. You know,
Yeah,
someone might.
he was 4-1 day 1 and then didn't play day 2. So that screams 0-3 in draft.
Yeah, well, there's a Katsu who came in 9th in the calling, so obviously he's not trash.
I mean, Katsu's good. Is he S tier like you mentioned at the tier list? What do you think?
Yeah, I still think he's really strong. I don't know, but
Damien?
Yeah, sorry if there's a buffer, guys. We're having technical difficulties. All right. So today we're going to be going over the we're gonna start with a couple deck lists. So we have 3 deck lists in mind today. We have the Tiger Ira deck that Naib brought. We have the Calling winner deck, Shoma, and we have the LL winning Battle Hardened list with Zephyr Needle. So we'll go ahead and start taking a look at those today. So we've got an interesting list here. We have Edge of Autumn, and if you look at our inventory, it's the only weapon available. What are your thoughts on that having no Kodachi?
more aggressive leaning builds that might play Flick Knives. The Edge of Autumn stuff coming out lends you to more of a kind of mid-range disruptive game plan. And I had experimented with like a switchboard type of deck before. You also have like the full-on boomer deck that like Shoma Yamamura brought with Tiger Stripe Shuko and a bunch of 1-for-5s and blocking cards. Naib, anyone who knows Naib is probably aware of his interesting deck building proclivities. He always comes with some kind of crazy mad scientist brew. And to be honest, this doesn't really surprise me that, he would come up with something like this kind of crazy. It's basically like a standard, well, I don't want to say standard, but the core of it is a mid-range Edge of Autumn deck. So you are playing a lot of D-Reacts and good value small card hands and blocking cards so that you can efficiently block and throw disruptive attacks and big numbers with small hands so that you can outvalue other aggro decks, assassins, things like that. And then he is elected to do this kind of MST Zen cosplay Tiger package in place of other extenders. So where in other deck lists you might expect to see things like Bittering Thorns or more like generic ninja head jabs. He's playing these Crouching Tiger cards, Breed Anger, Chase the Tail, Growl aspect as like his go again extenders for when he wants to have wider turns, which is 2-block extenders. But sometimes the sequencing, I would imagine, can be a little tricky. Tiger Eye Reflex and kind of sequencing your Tiger combo cards in your Edge of Autumn combo lines. So this deck is probably a bit harder to play than it might seem, just being a Edge of Autumn mid-range soup deck. But it's kind of neat. I like it.
Yeah.
So I think
thi-
something really interesting though is like you see that it's like really value oriented because like Seek Vengeance is kind of a 1 card 6 in the right situations, right? You can tunic counter, swing kind of wild, and he mixes that in with all the pokes and prods of like the Tiger deck at the same time.
He's able to play some higher quality blue cards than a Kodachi list would. He has some of these 2-cost finishers like Ripple Away and Key Unleashed and blue Sirens of Safe Harbor. So his even if he gets blue flooded, as long as he has one of these blue card chain endings, you have quite a bit better mana base and you can make use of these Vengeance combo cards.
Damien, really quick,
Yeah.
check to make sure you don't have anything running in the background that's tying your CPU up. Because since you're not like lagging out Discord, I don't know why you're lagging into YouTube. Just make sure you don't have like too many Chrome tabs open or something.
He's got 30 Steam games open.
I mean,
No.
CPU
No,
throttle
my-
will do what you're seeing.
My no, it's just lagging. I don't
Are you
have
sure?
anything, I don't have anything else open.
Open up Task Manager and check. I'm just saying, check that before you have to restart your stream because the people in chat are saying you're like hard lagging like every 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, I can tell. Keep getting a message from OBS every 10 to 15 seconds.
It is better to restart the stream than to just let it continue crunching like this.
Of course. All right. So while we look at that, we're gonna play some games with these Ira decks soon, but we're gonna go over the decks real quick. So this is Calling Winter Shoma's deck. This is a pure Kodachi list. Oh, they hear the notifications. I see. 1 second then.
Got it. So
They got the receipts.
They do have the receipts.
incredibly interesting. There's so many 2-ofs, and the one Soul Bead Strike has me like shook. Is that like specifically for?
Well, like I said, like Naib tends to have a lot of random 1-ofs and 2-ofs in his lists, and that's not just a him thing. A lot of people do that in some scenarios.
Yep.
So you kind of want the ability for it to line up to happen in your deck, but it's not something that you want to play around consistently and have it. Are we dead or what?
No, I am gonna stop streaming. I think that's what's causing it. From
In Discord?
yeah. So I'll just
Okay,
send
are
you
we still
both-
live on YouTube?
Yes, I'll send you both the deck list, so you can look at it while I'm looking at it.
Already had it up. But anyway, so the 1-ofs are good to have as effects in your deck, but you don't want to play around them consistently, and you don't want them to occur constantly. So I feel like probably what happens is you test cards a lot, and you might be testing the Soul Bead Strike for a specific reason, and you like the card enough that you want to include it in the deck, but you don't want to see it constantly, especially with like conditional cards. Like I know Shoma was playing like a 1-of Scar for a Scar. Naib has this 1-of Soul Bead Strike. They are cards that are kind of useful, but if you see them constantly, you're more likely to find the fail cases for them, right? Scar for Scar is pretty bad when you're ahead on life, and in Ira, and then the Soul Bead, kind of the same thing. It is kind of like Torrent of Tempo, where it being like an on-rate attack that blocks 3 is pretty useful, and it can also be used as an extender in some scenarios, but if you see it constantly, you're going to run into that problem where it's bricking you because the conditional go again gets stuffed by your opponent blocking correctly.
So good, right? With just value Kodachis with things like even bigger than that and E-Strike. A bunch of 1-for-5s.
For 5, I block a lot style of Ira deck. This doesn't use a single card from the new armory. It doesn't use the new mask. Obviously, it doesn't use Edge of Autumn. He's not using many of and Flick Flack. He's got 9 option that you have for smoothing out hands and a source of hand extension when you want to be offensive. But instead of it being itself a go again attack, it just allows you to turn some of your other non-go again 3-block attacks into extenders.
We're gonna have to take a
Damien,
we're gonna have to take a short
yeah.
break.
Yeah, you're gonna need to maybe do a computer.
We'll be back, guys, after this short break of trying to fix the stream. All right. We're going to see if that fixes it. 1 second. Try one more thing.
Again.
No, I disconnected it. Okay, I've reconnected the stream. I think we should be good to go. If I get the message again, I'll just end the stream. We'll have to reschedule it. So, oh man, technical difficulties. All right. I'll give it a minute to boot back up. All right. I think we're good to go now. Back to the deck. All right. What?
Yeah, we're on the Shoma deck now.
We're on the Shoma deck still. That is right. Streaming is very hard, especially when your streaming platform is being complicated.
You interrupted my thought flow, man.
What was your thought flow? You were talking about something. We could
I don't know.
we could resume one though. So, what are your thoughts on even bigger than that? I see it in and out of a lot of decks, but it is a no block red card.
Yeah, I kind of hate it, but I think if you know your opponent's on it, it makes you kind of want to block the first Kodachi, which is always wrong.
It's always wrong until sometimes it's actually really good. Usually when I saw like even bigger than that was played in like Katsu in the past, one big tell that they're kind of relying on it is if they pitch a red for their Kodachi.
Yes.
But I said earlier, what even bigger than that is doing is it is a go again extension in your deck, just that it itself is not a go again attack, but it gives go again to other attacks in your deck that don't have go again.
Yes.
Which the downside is that it is not self-sufficient. It also doesn't block, so it can be kind of clunky. It's also really bad when you don't have a blue, but a lot of cards in Ira are bad when you don't have a blue. The upside is that your cards without go again in your deck are usually a lot stronger than your cards with go again, obviously. So giving go again to a chain ender and playing 2 chain enders in a turn means you're going to have probably a lot more potent of a turn than you would with a normal go again attack. So if you went like spinning wheel kick into whatever and then end on a CNC, that's a normal Ira turn. But if you use even bigger than that to throw like a sensor and then follow up with a CNC, or play an E-strike with a mode other than go again, or give the CNC go again, things like that, you're probably going to have a lot more potent turns if it lines up that way.
Or like CNC with 7 go again as chain link number 2 when they have a D-react in Arsenal is actually like pretty messed up.
Yeah, it really screws them over, and then you're still following it up with something else after that. Red even bigger than that is like kind of clunky. I've played yellow even bigger than that in the past, or like a split of like 2 yellows and a red, just because if you draw like 2 red even bigger than that's in the same hand and they're not really usable, like you don't have a resource card or you don't have a hand that lines up well with it could be really awkward. But opt 3 does mean you're very unlikely to whiff on the actual effect itself. And Shoma is playing a decent amount of 1-power blues that are technically whiffs with it. And in general, you don't really want to hit a blue anyways, so you're really trying to dig for one of the potent red cards.
Okay.
But it's kind of a supplement anyways. You're not going all in on it because he's not playing things like Snatch. So it's still a very defensive deck. He's just using this as his version of extension.
All right. Well, this is just like, a very basic Ira deck. We're going to move on to the last Ira deck, which is the winner of the LL Battle Hardened. Everybody's favorite deck for a week or two before Zephyr Needle got banned. Needle Ira with 9 up sticks. This deck's hysterical. I
That's
really
like it. No.
this deck is the deck we had for about a week or two, but it's got Belittle in it, which is kind of crazy. I mean, to be fair, Zephyr Needle Ira is just a crazy deck on a value basis.
Yeah, it's got an interesting position in LL because obviously LL decks are very powerful. It's a little different than leading up to Memphis, where this was sort of going to be a CC legal deck, and it was just so much more powerful than anything else that you could be doing in other heroes, that it was just really broken. In LL, it's different because you're doing something broken, but it's not so much better than what everyone else is doing. In fact, a lot of other decks can definitely do more broken things than just, up sticks value with needles. But LL is kind of a format now that Chain has been nerfed quite a bit, and they're trying to temper some of the really OP things with a more aggressive ban list, that the chances you get completely blown out are a lot lower. So playing these, I don't want to call this is sort of a mid-range deck, but decks like this actually have a decent spot in LL because a lot of aggressive LL decks are very fragile to disruption. Things like Aurora or Dash.io or Art of War Zen are really weak to cards like Weakest Link. Obviously, Command and Conquer is always going to be good. You can tech extra things like Amnesia into Zen, and they don't block all that well, other than trying to use their fridge whenever they have their power turn. So a deck like Ira that can block enough, if you do want to, I don't think he was really playing D-Reacts, but you could build an Ira list that's a little bit more defensive. No, he had some Fate for Scenes.
We have Fate.
Yeah,
Shelters.
he's got three.
He had
shelters.
He had very good D-Reacts. I mean,
okay, yeah. So
to be honest,
this deck can block enough to survive the aggro decks and actually pressure their life total with numbers while throwing relevant disruption.
If you keep 2 cards, you could always do Zephyr Needle for 2, Zephyr Needle for 3, Disruptive 1 for 5.
Dude, I feel like
Sensor's really good in the format.
Every day that goes by, I feel like Sensor gets better.
2 card 10 is nuts.
I think,
and yes, Sensor's good.
I think Sensor's just crazy.
And another event, because there's other decks that do similar things to this. You could build kind of a more aggressive Guardian deck, like Oldhim. Starvo's kind of his own thing, but Oldhim or maybe like Earth Heroes that are trying to kind of slow down the aggro decks and mid-range them. But a lot of those decks just fold to the random illusionist that you're going to see. Prism, Dromai, these decks are always going to be hanging around in some capacity in LL, and having auto losses into them when you're playing something like Oldhim is pretty unfortunate when you're trying to target aggro decks. Whereas this hero doesn't really have to worry about that as much because you have, more than a reasonable game into illusionists.
Does she have a bad matchup?
Ira?
Strictly a bad matchup.
A bad matchup?
In Living Legend.
I don't know, maybe Kano. I mean, you just try and race them, but you're not quite as fast as some other decks.
You are
do
fast,
have some tools.
You are very fast, and he does play 2 Compliance. I mean, Compliance isn't, Compliance is still cool, but, they only have one to open the floodgate, so you don't get to do, the cool line you do in CC, where you're, the wildfire hits, but you, blow out the open with the Compliance.
I don't really know how, prevalent Kano is in LL anymore, but I feel like with Crown of Seeds getting nerfed, the Earth Heroes, you should be able to have enough value just in your deck to not have to worry about getting fatigued or anything by an Oldhim. Starvo, again, you're a deck that blocks kind of reasonably well, and you present good numbers, and you're relatively flexible with your curve. So whether or not you need to block or not, or dealing with random frostbites or Channel Lake Frigid, you can kind of play through that stuff. So I feel like that matchup's probably pretty reasonable. You should be really good into Prism with D-Reacts and
you got
some poppers.
You have relevant amounts
You
of
are an aggro deck.
Yeah.
Every hand is a 2 card 9 or a 2 card 10.
And
it's actually kind of crazy.
I mean, dual threat and a couple extenders here and there. I mean, you've got your opponent doesn't want to block; they can just die. Right?
You're up to a 3 card 20, some occasionally.
Dude, dual threat's just a crazy card, right?
Yep. Zephyr Needle for 5.
Zephyr Needle for 6, 5, a billion up sticks. All right, so I'm gonna let the chat decide which of the 3 Ira decks we're gonna start with. If anybody wants to,
are you gonna put a poll or just hope that they yell at you?
I have no idea how to start a poll.
Wow.
All right,
sure.
Just
gonna wait for the first one to say anything.
I
They all
mean,
left because you had to delay the
they
stream.
did. They all left. It's unfortunate.
Yep, you killed it.
I killed it. They wanna.
Well, they
Yeah.
said tiger, so
They said
I mean,
tiger. Well, that's the first person I see. So we're gonna play the
that
tiger.
was pretty. That was pretty obvious.
You're calling it the tiger Naib list. It's really the yellow sirens called Naib.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. All right. Which one do you want to play against me?
I don't even know why we asked. Like, obviously they're gonna pick this one. I
Yeah,
mean, Shomel's list is
obviously.
boring, and LL is LL. So
LL is LL. Well, you know, LL is required for Worlds now, so you know.
I want to volunteer Aaron to play Slippy against you.
Oh.
I feel like that is the most meta relevant matchup, and that is something that I think Naib faced multiple times during Pro Tour. I think he had a win and a loss.
did he beat the Slippies?
I think he won against one and lost against one. I could pull it up. The
All
Pro
right.
Tour Singapore.
Send you the invite, Aaron.
All right, I'm gonna pull up a Pro Tour Slippy list.
You got Tom Escafe's list. He did very, very well.
I found it. I'm gonna grab his.
He won a round 2 versus Slippy, and he won a round 14 versus Slippy. So no, he was beating Slippies.
I mean, I think with 9D reacts and snags, you kind of should be beating Slippy.
You would hope, right?
You block very well, and your small hands are very efficient,
Well,
and you kind of just outlast Assassin.
This list is public information. I'll just put the list in the chat.
They do put this list on the website after you can go check on fabtcg.
I put a link in chat.
You put a link.
All right, I'm muting.
All right.
Am I gonna backseat with the stream delay? It's fine if you're worried about the stream stability.
I mean,
we'll make it
I mean,
through.
you could backseat. Yeah, I can't really share the screen now, can I? This matchup is quite interesting. We've drawn a lot of enact vengeances, but I don't really want to let them filter. I think I'm just going to Arsenal Shelter. I hate this card. I love this card. I hate this card. We're getting attacked with a Kiss of Death for 6. I feel like it's high rolling to think that they have a Tarantula Toxin in their hand. I feel like I can just block 6 here. Hold this Shelter in case it's Leave No Witnesses or something. Or like in case it's some kind of reaction like Spike with Blood Rot.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get the Crown of Providence on this Enact Vengeance.
If they swing with like a dagger or something, you could block with the Battlefront Bastion.
It's CNC.
Well, I've got the delay.
Yeah, I could just block 6 with my hand in the boots. I really don't want to lose my D-React in Arsenal to throw up Enact Vengeance that doesn't have any text on it. I guess we take 2 here. That was a pretty bad turn cycle. This is an interesting question. I don't think I'm going to block it. Taking 2 cards out of Verdict is kind of annoying. Still don't think I'm going to block it, though. There's more turn to be had. Oh, we lost the Sirens. One of many.
Oh, you guys did a private lobby, didn't you? So I can't even like
Oh
find
yeah,
you on
yeah.
Teleshar.
That is true. I think I'm just gonna take 4. I'm just gonna hold this D-React like my life depends on it, I guess. I mean, they do have to give me cards. This is a humble. Dude, that ripple away was kind of great. I miss being able to play this card. Oh, that's scary. How does this keep happening? How do I keep getting wrecked by CNC? This hand would have been crazy. I could just let the shelter go and go Breed Anger, Arsenal Sigil. Hmm. This looks really bad, actually. This is where 3-block feel a lot better. I think I just have to. I think the highest value is just to take 6. That's unfortunate.
How many Command and Conquers is that now?
2. Using Pouncing Paws to not play a dual threat feels really wrong. But I'm here. Oh, we get a mass trigger. That's an insane mass trigger.
Filled with suspense. It's a Sigil of Solace. Bossman is telling you to turn your mic up a bit. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I moved it closer to my face.
I was so much more excited when you said you got a mass trigger than. You
Oh,
just said,
yeah, yeah, it was
Sigil of
just 3
Solace."
value. Yeah, yeah. You're like, wow, this mass trigger. What every time I look at an Ira hand, it just looks the exact same. Every single card in it feels like it does one of 2 things. I feel like it is a very straightforward deck sometimes. That's a Codex. We took all that damage, so I'm assuming I'm getting slapped by something. That's too scary to put a card in front of. I don't want to get Tarantula Toxined. So if I discard Ripple Away, it's worth 4 because of the flick and the spike here. So this is a D-React if you want to.
Hey,
If you want
Damien, open
What?
up your menu and click on Allow Spectators for Private Match. Let me get in. Get in there.
Sure, sure. There you go.
Oh, Pog.
So you can boots and flick, you have a ponder. That's the only reason you would have thrown it. Yeah, I can block with the Seek Vengeance. I think that's acceptable. I don't think you're going to pop all of this just to deal 2 more damage. Okay, maybe you will. Oh, no, no.
He's just getting his
Yeah, yeah.
1
Just
point
getting
from.
his flick value. I actually forgot there was a kiss of death on the combat chain.
If he
Dude,
was
that
running the other mask, I could see maybe just.
dude, that ripple away was so good.
Dude, when Ripple Away does its thing, it
Yeah,
feels broken, right?
I thought of. I just. I didn't want to do it for Codex of Blood Rot. It would have been fine, and well, in hindsight, it would have been absolutely cracked. But we're here now.
Humble is extremely rude and Slippy.
It is. But last one he let it hit into a CNC at me, and it was agitating. Oh, this hand's cool. That's not cool. Magical Momentum is fine. I drew a card this game, so I guess it's doing more than it normally would.
It drew a card that converted, so it's already like on rate for being one of the best helmets, period, right?
Yeah. I thought he was gonna flick the clave to draw a card.
Things are looking dire.
That's a way to put it. I think I have to do this to catch up. Oh, thank goodness. He didn't block the boots. This technically has an on hit. Well, it does. Wait, we have a sigil. Wait, is that our first tiger card of the game? Oh no, we drew Breedingers earlier. I'm so confused. Flick Razor's Edge. Am I always getting hit by this? I shouldn't overblock it.
Interesting. Like that you've managed to recover back to a reasonable value. I still hate being at like 10 health versus
I
either
mean,
Slippy or Mario.
what are you gonna do? I mean, we missed out
Yeah.
on a play earlier that would have been a little better. Is this Mantle, or is this oh, it's Spike? That's
Ugh,
pretty bad.
Spike. Yep.
Oh, it's Spike and Mantle. I think I'm just dead.
I think you're just dead.
Well, I'm not just dead. I mean, we still have more game to play. I could draw like a snag at a pivotal moment.
Doesn't he flip to Double Trouble and Double Trouble is a 5? It's
Well, he's
coming
also
in
got to
for-
play around defense reactions and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to banish this card. I need something like a I need something like a snag or some amount of D-reacts and like a high. I need some sirens. That's what I need. I need some sirens to claw back.
Some defense reactions and sirens.
Yeah.
How many sirens you got left in your deck?
I don't know. All 8 of them. I'm actually worried. It's a lot of 2 blocks. Well, dude, I drew 2 D-reacts on the sirens.
There you go.
I mean,
we're in there.
that's a
in there
banger.
like swimwear.
That is a banger. I'll play around Justinic. I mean, this doesn't have it on hit. I could sigil, but then I die to like pick up the
What's your
point.
arsenal right now?
It's a sigil of solace. I could give up these. I've gone through. I haven't actually gone through as many vengeances as you would believe I've gone through, huh? I mean, I kind of just want to give this, go up to 4, play at Sirens, go up to 5, Arsenal defense reaction. I think this could be bad, but I think this is worth it. I'm keeping extra cards and then throwing something while I go again. The extra cards in my hand. You know, it kind of looks like Pummel if you think about it.
Pummel Siren's Call would be base.
If I pummel here and win, that'd be crazy.
Watching this deck play makes me realize why it's good. Like, you should be like dead to rights versus Slippy, but you're still kind of scraping a game together.
Well,
Like the fact that you have a D-react in Arsenal.
well, this is unfortunate. I drew the Sirens, Thomas. I drew many of them. This is fine though.
Did you really just block 2 and you're gonna D-react? Man.
I mean, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Play to your win. No, this is playing to your win for sure.
Yes. That is lethal. Well, it's not actually lethal. Funny enough. I could block 2 here, and then I gain 1 when the combat chain closes, and then I could present lethal.
That's probably correct.
Because I go back out of I go back out of flick range again by blocking with Sirens. Dude, these spike with blood rots have been brutal. Why does it keep happening?
Is there any time you just block for 6 there?
What do you mean? I can't. I don't have 2/3 blocks in my hand.
Wait, is Biting Breeze a 2 block?
Yeah.
Oh, that card sucks.
You're telling me.
Hey Nick.
Yeah, we're only back in this game because of this yellow Sirens in my hand.
I mean, this thing is coming in for 6, man.
And it's gaining
Like-
1, putting me out of flick knives range. Look, it's Ah, man, I should be so dead.
Dude, oh man,
Dude.
I love this card when it was printed, and I'm like, I'm sold. Card's
Dude,
crazy.
I don't even have a 3 block in my hand. How could this happen to me?
Oh no.
I wanna. I guess I just died to it. He didn't have one. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm. How could this happen to me? I got.
Oh man.
Oh man, And he gets to. Oh man. If I had a 3-block in that hand, that would have been crazy.
Dude, you just gaining life. Just...
It's fine.
Uh-oh. Tiger Eye reflex. Let's go.
No, I'm dead.
No.
Oh, he
Was
got
that
me.
you didn't have a defense reaction?
No,
Oh,
no,
man.
no.
This deck is definitely real. There's so many turn cycles where like you should have just been extremely dead.
The 2 blocks are what's killing me.
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
man.
that life gain is so clutch.
Dude, it's like
I was
I'm
trying
like,
to close it out with flick knives. But
I
it's
know,
you
I
kept
was
getting
like,
out of
this,
range,
but
man.
dude, your spike with blood rots were disgusting. You can't do that to me next time.
Yeah, hey, you did ripple away one of them.
I should have ripple away the codex. If I ripple away the codex and then the spike on the kiss, I think I'd get there. That was definitely I didn't think that
Oh, the Bloodrock Codex?
yeah, I thought about rippling it. But it didn't feel like it was worth it, and then you spiked and I said, oh, I'm an idiot. I said, Thomas, do you want to try to play against the deck?
I can play a game against you.
Okay.
I'll play Ian TCG's -IO deck from the Netherlands Nationals.
Sure.
Okay, send me a lobby.
Sure.
Did you have Chase the Tail in your deck?
I don't know. I clicked the button.
It has buttons.
No,
on
it has Breed Anger. It's not Chase the Tail.
Yeah. The list I'm currently playing has buttons.
I'm pretty sure. His list ran Breed Anger. Let me double check.
Oh, it has
It'd be funny
both.
if we're running the wrong thing. Oh, it does. How are we missing a
my
card?
My God, you imported the list wrong. You're missing the 1-for-7 MST All-Star Chase
Wait,
the Tail.
am I? Oh
What?
no.
You
Wait,
are.
Oh, I
No
am
wonder you
missing.
lost.
I am missing Chase the Tail.
That's the
Oh
whole point.
god. Oh god.
I'm so confused.
All right, we
Okay.
have to restructure the deck a little bit. What card was supposed to be in there besides Chase the Tail?
Okay, I've got the only thing I could think of is that maybe we got sent.
You're the one who sent it to me.
This was the one I had that even had some information on sideboard, but apparently it's not right. Golly.
Okay, it's fine. We'll recover.
What is different?
We'll just show the page later. We'll show the page on fabtcg. I sent you the link, Thomas. Oh wait, I sent the link to Aaron.
Are there 80 cards in this? 48, 27. Yeah, that's 75 plus 5.
I need to put an import to Fabruary button on the fabtcg website.
God, man, please. That would be so nice. So there's a 3-card difference here.
There is. We'll figure it out after
I think
this
it's
game.
literally Breed Anger got put in instead of Chase the Tail by accident. But to be fair, it's a hand where you drew 2 Breed Angers would not have.
Yeah, well, dude, you can see me every time I couldn't block 6, and when I had a D react in my arsenal, I was like, I'm gonna hurt somebody.
Oh yeah, you're right. He doesn't have Breed Anger in his deck.
Okay,
Yes,
so the
Breed
Breed Anger
Anger
was swapped for Chase
gets
the
Chase
Tail.
the-
Yeah, Breed Anger looked a lot better there than Chase the Tail,
Well,
to be honest, because it wouldn't
Would
have
that
worked.
double
The
Breed
Chase
Anger
the
turn
Tail
would have been
was
better if they were
unplayable.
chases?
No, it would have
No.
been much worse.
Well, the Breed Angers made the Tigers, right? So
Yeah. All
maybe
right.
you should play both. They both block 3.
Okay. Do I want first or second?
I got a deafen and mute.
What do you think, Aaron? You want first or second into this monster over there? I think I want first. I don't want them to set up like items and stuff.
What is he playing?
Dio.
Dio?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think going first is better.
I
You're
got
probably
the
not
Dio.
going to like leak or do anything relevant, but I mean, you could just attack him to get cards out of his deck.
Are we
I
fatiguing with 2 blocks? What?
well, I don't know what does the deck look like. Surely you can side out some 2 blocks, right? You got a bunch of D-reacts.
I mean,
Like you still have to present.
oh, we drew sigil on our starting hand. Gamer.
You still have to present a reasonable clock, right? So you're still attacking,
Yeah.
but you are still blocking.
Actually, this starting hand's kind of crazy. I know I'm not streaming, but you could check out the stream. It's still late.
Yeah,
We'll
I
have
got
to
you.
we'll have to fix this internet problem a different day. Probably for tomorrow.
I mean, drawing sigil on turn 0 is always pretty good.
Arsenal Flick Flack is also kind of good.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
I've always kind of felt that Sigil Solace was a little unnecessary in Ira, but I don't know. The flexibility of it's kind of nice in a deck like this because being able to bait it, like bait Command and Conquers, you can threaten mask momentum triggers that otherwise seem unnecessary, and your opponent will give them to you. And then you just, like, because that one turn where you threw a CNC and it was mass trigger, I just took it because mass doesn't matter. And then you sigil from Arsenal, and then Arsenal the card you draw. And I don't know, it's just like sneaky stuff like that. It's kind of cool. It does help a bit against Earth decks too.
He got a boom grenade and then a cerebellum off the top of the deck. I'm steaming right now. I waste my Flick Flack on this expedite.
No.
No.
Give up your arms. No.
I'm gonna make him work for it.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, if there's a boom grenade, you just block everything. If there's not a boom grenade, you can take.
Do you think
some
we get
damage,
momentum in this
throw stuff
matchup,
back.
or do you think I should give it? Because if he hearts and maximum velocities here, we're just like, if he just like drew the nuts, I think we're just getting juiced. I mean, you can technically like pretend that the boom grenade doesn't exist because we played a sigil on turn 0, but it's really like, I don't know how you want to look at it like that. What do you do here?
He's even worse. He still has Teklo, right?
No, well,
or is his chest?
His chest.
So he has
yes.
2 resources.
Yes, he has 2 resources. This could be maximum velocity.
It's only a yellow boom grenade. I'm kind of like tempted to just take it because like Erase Face is a really relevant on hit, and it buys his armor and some cards and gives you tempo.
Do you just want to give a 3 block here, or
I think so.
What if there's a heist behind it? What do we get, like shot? No. Okay.
I think it's more likely it's just gun arsenal.
I don't know.
So I don't want to be necessarily stranded with these cards. They're not that great.
Well, stranded is like a term that I guess you could say.
What do they have in Banish for heist?
Yep, it's maximum velocity.
Yeah, she's block 3.
Oh no, it's heist. They get a null time zone.
Oh, it is heist?
Yes.
Did they boost the time zone?
Yeah, they boost. They hard. Yeah. Well, they also have a Tekla core. I think we just give it up. With the mask.
If it's heist, you block it.
Yeah, for sure. Just do this. I'll Arsenal the Erase Face. We'll come back for it later.
You want to use CNCs, erases, and an X to like buy the first set of armor, so then the other ones are actually disruptive.
Yeah.
More turns you can force them to block, the easier just to actually fatigue them. You can't just like block 12 every turn, unless they just like Giga Brick.
This doesn't have a real on hit. I don't believe it does. There's no shot. Okay, you're gonna crank it? Alright. I think that's acceptable for me. You think blocking with a Counter-Raps is worth stopping 3 damage? So 5 block auto Counter-Raps. Do you think we're using it in this matchup? They have
Like from a
Crown.
boom grenade?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only relevant on Enact Vengeance, right? But it is kind of relevant. You know they don't play D-React.
I mean,
so
they're at 47 cards left in their deck, and I'm going up to 37 life, and I have an erase face in my arsenal. I don't know.
I think you can do it.
Yeah. I think it's worth it.
The armor block's a little different in Ira because you're 6s or 7s, so it's a little bit harder for them to like get maximum usage out of their armor when you're throwing your CNCs and stuff. Although Crown's going to buy the first CNC or Enact, and then follow-up ones they're going to have to split up their chest piece to block 7, but then they still have to give cards. They can't no block an erase face, which is nice.
I don't know
You
what
could have used Tunic to get 2 damage there with that
that
Tiger.
doesn't feel worth it. I feel like we're in like a fatigue state now that we've entered this portion of the game.
What do you need Tunic for? Like in the next 3 turns, you think?
You could draw like a. I don't know. Maybe I draw all reds and I want to play an erase face for 6. You know.
Right.
Do you think I should get the Command and Conquer or the Weakest Link as the follow up? They still have Crown and Weakest Link could miss. I don't know. I want to keep the Weakest Link.
I think CNC is better than Weakest Link.
With Crown up?
Yeah. So I think you throw a race face first, and then you arsenal CNC.
Sure. Pulse Wave? We don't get to pick.
But he's also had Weakest Link in his deck? That's so weird. I don't know what that card's even targeting in this meta. Like, I don't think it's good against Gravy, so I don't know what you're really playing it for. Like, anything it's good against, you're already kind of good into.
Well,
like, you don't have a problem with Prism.
Are we blocking?
I guess it's good against Cecilio.
Are we blocking 2, or are we going to counter pitch CNC to play a race face for 6?
What's happening?
We're getting shot by a Symbiosis shot. We got Pulse Wave down only blue. Our hand is CNC, and our arsenal is a race face, and we have a Tunic counter. We're getting shot for 2.
I think you throw the erase face.
Sure. I think it's better.
So you were right.
Yeah, I was
right. We
right.
have the Tunic counter.
I know. I'm so smart.
Pulse Wave's OP, man.
I know. No, it's just annoying. That's what it is.
It's kind of unfortunate the way these boom grenades and that Pulse Wave lined up, because we're really slow on our disruptive plays.
We're at 29 and they have 36 cards left in their deck, and we're throwing a race face. They need to put the pedal to the metal or they're going to get fatigued.
Yeah, we're on decent pace, but it could be better.
They gave all of their armor. Stop the erase face.
I mean, like, it's way better to throw this and then arsenal another disruptive attack.
There was an argument to block my boots on the gun and then have the erase face come in for 7 off the back of a Tiger.
Not really, because like I'm okay with this because now Enax and CNCs are live, right? And he can't just crown blank a disruptive attack anymore, so. Like, unless his 4-card hand just happens to deal, 20 damage, but just hope that doesn't happen. We haven't seen any cog in the machines or anything like that, right?
No. I doubt it's in this matchup. There's too much disruption.
Right.
This hand's a certified banger. How much damage are you willing to take to save a shelter? Because I really only want to block with one card and maybe shelter this turn, but I kind of want to just like, because like you could get like shot by boom grenade. I could just like not give a card here.
I think that whenever they give me an opportunity to block for 4, I just block for 4.
You think you're just gonna block for 4, but you could get like juiced by heist or something. I don't think it's correct to block this particular 4 damage. They gave up all their armor to play this turn. There's something more going on here.
Do you want to block for 3 and then
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've already no
like
block.
get boom grenaded? I don't know. I guess you're covered with boom grenade because you can discard the shelter anyways. Are you just trying to take 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold it in case of heist or something. They hit a backup protocol right off the top. That's pretty crazy. We could be just getting maximum velocity again. Yep, it's a heist.
You're so smart, man.
I know. Shoot the gun and pass. Please.
Yeah, that was like worst case. He had a blue in his hand.
This hand sucks.
Now, if that breed anger was chase the tail, though, be way better, right?
They played a Teclo Pounder and passed. This is an interesting scenario. I can come off of an arsenal to play an Enact Vengeance for 7. Or I could play a Humble for 6. I don't think a Humble for 6 is doing anything, to be honest.
You can Tiger and then enact.
It doesn't have an
Actually,
on
no,
hit.
because you have to edge.
Mhm.
You have to edge.
Yes. I think I just have to swing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Humble doesn't really do that much. Like, it's not bad, but it's not really good enough.
If I had a blue, this hand's crazy. Well, I say crazy like we're not fatiguing them. Whoa.
Who do you think's favored in this matchup? Like, you play Dio, so
Oh, this feels Ira favored depending on the situation. Why are we giving Toko Foundry Heart here?
is he just like trying to set up like a kill turn?
Yeah, I think so. Boom grenade up the top, that's terrifying. If anything connects, we're taking 8 damage. They have a Teclo Pounder. I don't think we're winning this game. I think there's too much stuff in play.
I think we were like one disruptive turn too slow. We kept getting. We kind of got wrecked by that pulse wave harpoon, to be honest. If that didn't happen, I think we were good.
Another boom grenade from hand. Okay. Boosting the last maximum velocity. That means they're looking for. It's very interesting. Well, nothing's gonna. I mean, we're gonna try to block everything, or else I'm just gonna die. So. You're gonna have both of my cards. Can't block armor there. They have 14 cards left in deck. Those 3 boom grenades not hitting us might have won us the game.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
I mean that's all 3 red boom grenades in his deck, like just not hitting. So
it's kind of crazy. And then we drew, like the hand that blocks.
having a direct arsenal helps a lot for sure.
Let's see what he names off null time zone. Don't you dare. Come on, like say flick flack or something.
He's gonna name Tiger Eye Reflex.
That doesn't work like that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have blocks. Never mind.
Figured it out.
They should have said you can't block with either.
Dude, you know how broken that.
You can't do anything with this card.
He named Sink Below. Why'd you gotta be psychic?
We lost the game.
Is that what you call it?
No, I don't know. He only has a couple cards in his deck left, right?
Yep. I got the Sirens of Safe Harbor blue. It's gonna save us.
True. We don't have to, I don't think he has any grenades left, so we don't have to worry about any.
Oh, well, you pitched one, but yeah,
stuff.
I know what you mean. Yeah, there are no grenades left in the deck, so every number is just a number unless it's heist. I still don't want to like take unnecessary amounts of numbers though.
Correct. What does he have left for Spark?
He's Spark for Cerebellum Processor.
Oh.
Is there a core floating around? I don't think that. I'm gonna block with the Sirens of Safe Harbor. I don't think I'm getting any better value out of it, no matter how they like try to play their turn. Because I can't block a heist, I don't have enough block in my hand, because this is null time zoned.
We've seen 2 heists, right? I don't think Dios play 3 normally.
Well, they protoed one back, but there are 2 heists in the bin, and there are 0. We've seen all 3 heists. It'd have to be Protocol Red. Are they out of those? They're just passing priority. They're gonna play a Technocore, I guess. Oh, a backup protocol, sure. Cranking it? Activating it? No, shooting gun. Yeah, sure. I'm assuming getting back maximum velocity. This is the last turn of the game. Yep. Technocore off the top. That's actually broken. 3 cards exactly to boost from.
Just like he planned.
My whole hand blocks for 3, and I have a direct in my arsenal. Okay, you have a wall. Can you kill me? You don't have boom grenades left. I'm not gonna block 2 damage. Oh, they have so they can even if they like Cerebellum, they don't have enough cards left to like truly like activate Cerebellum. I think I'm always getting hit by this boom grenade, right? The last boost probably comes in for 4 in worst case scenario, or maybe 5. So they go, I take 5 damage here. I got a 5. They go 3, I go 3, I go 10. This boom grenade can hit. I'm not going to sink below this. It's not worth it. I'm always getting hit this turn by something.
Well, you can't sync, right? Don't they have a time zone?
I can sink from Arsenal. Time zone only says from hand.
Oh. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a way worse spot.
No, if time zone hit the sink below, we'd be dead no matter how we blocked.
Yeah. Most of my experience against null time zone is playing inner chi, so
Yeah? I'll give you 2 Nick.
no, our blue.
So close. I've done the perfect math though. If I tried to stop that boom grenade, I die.
Damn.
Living at 1 is so sick.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I gotta let this boom grenade hit. I'm dead if I block it.
You were. I was like, come on, please, just like.
It's
That's
funny.
close.
It's funny because that was always the proper block. If I block 6 there because I know you have the boom grenade, I die to the maximum velocity.
I drew a hand that the 5-card order was boom grenade, 1 cost red, max V, boom grenade.
Yeah, well, I drew a hand that went red, and I went, that sucks.
Well, that's okay. Your hand's full of cards that you want to block with anyway. Like,
They were 2 blocks.
your strategy there wasn't to like kill me; it was for me to run out of cards.
No, I was
Dude,
trying
dude,
to
so
kill you at
close.
the start. I was trying to kill you at the start of the game, and then I was like, man, these hands suck.
Okay.
Or
Dude,
fatiguing.
I gotta admit, having 2 block on gloves felt pretty freaking good against a race face, man. It felt so good.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I should have tigered and a race faced for 7, if that would have been better.
That would have broke my back.
Yeah, dude, and Aaron over here is like, no, we shouldn't do it, and I said, okay.
Well, I mean, I like if the Dio uses crown just as 2, I'm happy, right? Because then my CNCs are online for us.
But we have to have the room.
That really awkward play I did where I like went ahead and threw a blue and used an action point up was like, I've got 3 red boom grenades I haven't seen. I'm gonna find one next turn. Like I want to see what the top of my deck is, and maybe I actually wanted to get rid of the heist out of my hand and get something cheaper and just like maybe hit a max fee or something. Like, and nope, I just revealed another 2 costs right on the
Dude,
top.
when you
find my red boom grenades,
when you put all 3 red booms in the play, and I was like, oh, well, he's not connecting this turn. I was like, well, I think we win now because all 3 red boom grenades aren't connecting.
What's funny is I need to clear my arsenal, so I don't know. It's hard to evaluate whether I should have left that last one in arsenal. Maybe I should have. I don't think I needed the arsenal because I had to put the boost card in arsenal to set up my pitch stack. Because I was pitch stacking at that point. Like I had the boom grenade pitch stacked with the max V. If that was a red boom grenade, you're dead.
Yeah, but it was red, so I mean
It
it's
was
yellow.
yellow.
Yeah, it was yellow. So
dude, I hate them yellow boom grenades, man. I hate them.
All my homies hate yellow boom grenade.
Dude.
Play 6 red ones. What are you talking about?
Dude, at least I could have 6 cold foils then.
Well, do we want to play a game?
Stream, Aaron. I was telling Aaron, sorry I didn't stream and didn't see the message.
Oh,
That's okay. I was just behind the whole time, you know.
Yeah, he was behind the whole time until we get
Did you not just join the game? Damien could have made it viewable in Talishar.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's why I ended up doing, because even watching it from your perspective, it was like awful.
It's pretty bad, right? I mean, I've done
Yeah,
it
You
before.
can't see Damien's hand.
I can't see Damien's hand, but I could see yours. So I can't like talk about anything. If I can't see either hand, at least I could kind of like talk about what the game state is.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right.
Man, imagine 1-2 block in that hand, and you just get sauced literally in the last card. It was there.
Who wants to play a game of LL with Zephyr Needle?
Play someone from chat so they could just like stream snipe you and still lose because this deck doesn't really care if you have full hand information.
Like, oh, I have an F6 and a blue and a CNC in my hand. Wow.
Does someone? I want to see if someone's like a good Starvo player. I want to see Starvo into this deck. I'm not a. Dude, I've never played a game. I think I played one game.
I shall DM a
Starvo?
Starvo player.
Yeah, but that was when we had access to 9 somersault.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That deck was awesome. You put your Oakenold in Arsenal, and that's where it stayed for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you only need one apparently.
Just one Oakenold and one Pulse of Eisenloft, and you're just going.
Well,
So, what'd you guys think about the Pro Tour overall? Pretty expected meta, right? It's just Gravy and Syndra and Slippy.
yeah, Gravy, Sandra, and Slippy.
So we built our meta completely off of the data that came from Nationals and the couple of callings leading up to it, and it was spot on.
Yeah, I don't think there was really any surprises, to be honest. Like,
Nope.
there was nothing really that was surprising that did really well. I guess, like the card guys were pretty high on the non-Syndra ninjas like Katsu and Ira, but they didn't really show up. They're
What do you mean? Show me.
not. Wait, I mean, yeah, but not enough people played Katsu, and most of the Iras kind of bombed out. Although obviously Naib and Shoma did fairly well.
I think Naib found the sauce. This might be like the best CC Ira if you're going to play on Edge of Autumn.
I know the yellow sirens really came in clutch.
Dude, the Sirens won you the game in that last game. Like they were just so obnoxious.
When you
I'm
shot
like,
your
oh man, I think
when you shot your gun for 2, I was like, I think he's gonna end his turn after this. I should probably block with the siren.
Well, it's obviously very good in aggro decks. The problem is Edge of Autumn sacks a lot of equity into Gravy
Gravy.
Bones.
yeah.
And
Well,
like
but
decks and
to be honest, you have much more go again than like an average like Ira deck, right?
Also, Vengeance Never Rests is really good into Gravy, right?
No, this says hits a hero.
It says hits a hero on
Yeah.
Vengeance Never Rests? Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Oh yeah. They stopped printing the.
I thought it just said hits.
Oh, they stopped printing cards like that a long time ago. Well, maybe. Well, this one says if it hits, but I wouldn't really want to ancestral empowerment my thing going on an ally unless it's gonna kill.
Change his deck, put the Chase the Tails back in.
No, yeah, sure.
Yeah, fix it.
All right, yeah. Sorry, it has to be lore accurate. We've messed up.
You're psyoping.
I'm psyoping.
Even though, like, the one game you played where
The
they
Braid Anger
mattered-
was better.
It was better.
The Braid Anger was better. I stand by that.
Hey, this is our list now. We changed 3 cards.
Yeah, we
So,
we added
like,
3 E-strikes.
True.
As one would say. There is no E-strike in this deck, right? There's just not one? Yeah. Guess it's just not good enough.
No.
I still don't understand the one soul beat strike though. I'm still. Wait. Oh, I think I figured it out. I figured out why this isn't deck. I just thought of it. Tunic counter Edge of Autumn soul beat strike kills Chum.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
sure.
Edge of Autumn, Soulbeat Strike to kill Chum.
Yeah.
Gotta be what it is.
Yeah, it's gotta be. That's the only thing I can make sense of.
And has go again, so you can continue to pressure if you happen to have almost full tempo.
That's the only thing I can make of that.
But like Torna Tempo also kills Chum. I guess if like the 0 cost is like that important.
The PT Decklist website, it's kind of scuffed. Sometimes they're actually just wrong. Like sometimes I see well, this was a long time ago. They used to be wrong, but Thomas, do you remember like the deck list that had 3 Heart of Findles in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure they're fixing it up nowadays. It's still like kind of scuffed. If there's like an import to
Well,
Fabrary button, I feel like
you
that'd
gotta remember
be
they used
pretty
to
crazy.
manually enter a lot of that stuff because they're paper deck lists, but they've got the deck list submitter
I
now.
do think the deck list, the middle thing they added recently, is amazing though. I'm so happy they added.
Well, I feel like if they're using that, that's probably where they're pulling the list from, so they shouldn't be incorrect anymore.
Yeah, they shouldn't be incorrect anymore. Back then, I think people might have manually entered them or something. I wouldn't know
Yes,
that.
they're certainly manually entering them, but that's why we don't almost always get like only top 8 or top 16 because, like, what do you want to enter 300 deck lists into?
What changes would we make to this deck after seeing it in action? What is this for? I know what it's for, but why is it in our deck?
Command and Conquer?
The Calming Breeze card.
Oh, Calming Breeze.
Oh, right. I'm still not streaming to you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like Calming Breeze because while Shelter has a strong effect once in a while, I feel like it's pretty uncommon that I actually discard Shelter of the Storm. Most of the time, I just like it as a block for it. So having a card that's only the Shelter discard just seems like super clunky. But again, it's like what I was saying earlier with these one-ofs, where like you want that effect in your deck floating around so that if it lines up, it's really good, but you don't want to see it consistently. So
I think the Battlefront Bastions lost me the Slippy game. Single-handedly. They were both in my hand when you CNC'd me with a D-React in my arsenal, and I just wanted to
I
cut
think
the
when you're
card
playing
immediately.
7 Sirens, you don't really need Bastion.
I feel like Bastion is just a worse Sirens.
What would you change? What blue would you put instead?
Something that blocks 3.
Probably like Torn of Tempo.
Just like anything, really. I'd add another Legacy of Ikaru, I suppose, and then.
Yeah, I think Legacy of Ikaru is sweet.
And then.
I mean, I like Iris of Blossom, so I usually try and build my list around that.
Do you think this deck is better with Iris of Blossom? Is there a card that isn't Mystic? Is there a card that isn't Mystic that puts a Tiger in your hand that you could, other than that really bad Mind State of the Tiger card?
I feel like Mask of Momentum's kind of weird in the Edge of Autumn
Maybe
deck.
Calming helps you with your 2 blocks and breakpoints. I really think Calming Breeze is for like Syndra. And it to cover 4 breakpoints and like the flick.
You have Shelter. I don't know. You already destroy Syndra. Who cares?
Well, guys, hear me out. What if we played Mind State of the Tiger, and then it's a good turn 0 play that blocks 3, and you could discard the Tiger to go get
He's also playing like small numbers of like every 2-cost disruption possible. When I don't really think
Roar the Tiger.
I don't think Weakest Link and Humble are really that great. I would rather just play like the 3rd Erase Face, and then like some other sideboard tech. I think in this deck, because you don't have the Kodachis, I think it's kind of important to maybe have a Blanche or 2 in the sideboard for Gravy, just to kind of help that a little bit.
Somebody's asked what's the purpose of Sirens. I just think that this is probably the most above rate 2-cost you have. This card's just so annoying. You would think that
Sirens is so above rate.
You would think that this card doesn't read well, but every time they block with it or play it or discard it or whatever, this card's just really annoying.
Well, there's not enough good disruptive attacks to fill your entire deck with only disruption. So you are going to have some turns in which you are just trying to get the biggest number possible. And sprinkling in disruption with value is how Ira wins. And Sirens is just the best value version of your small hand plays.
I mean, there's some other aspects to it too, right? Like if you block with Sirens a safe harbor and then D-react to cover a 6, like you gain a life. That's huge.
Yeah,
cover it and gain a life.
The blocking situationally can be positive value compared to a 3-block. There are also cases where it not blocking for 3 is worse, so it's kind of a give and take in that regard. But it's not like a true 2-block in the sense where it's like always bad, so it's not that much of a downside. But as an actual attack, it's very good.
Are we talking about the Living Legend list? Ferris made a comment as this deck not optimized because he was basically playing most of his CC list, only had a few cards to sub in. That wouldn't surprise me, but
the needle list. I mean, if he won doing that, he's just the GOAT.
He's just the GOAT. But it is Naib. Naib can take.
Dude, he cast Flock of the Featherwalkers against me, and he was playing KO one time, and then he played Art of War, and I was like, "What are these 2 cards doing in your deck?"
Well, the advantage of just throwing a bunch of random ones and twos ofs is you can just take
so
whatever
cool.
pile of cards that you have on hand and just build a deck with it. So as long as he had the 3 Zephyr Needles and all the retrieve cards, he could just fill in with whatever random Ira garbage he wanted to play.
Yeah, I do think he cooks really hard though. Sometimes it's really funny.
No, I'm
Took
sure it's
Betsy to a
very
battle
purposeful.
yeah. There's a reason for everything. It would take too long to explain it all, though, probably.
It's controlled chaos, you know.
Yeah,
As the kids would say, you wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it. All right. Are we gonna want to?
I think one notable thing about the Living Legends list, and I don't know if this is like how most people would do it or whatever, but he is playing only 3 Zephyr Needles. I know, like when I was playing the CC version before it got banned, I liked having 1 Kodachi and 1 Needle, and then like a second weapon in my inventory. But LL might be a little bit different because you aren't really playing as many super long games, and you're probably not worried about your needles getting broken, so you can kind of afford to play 2.
Well,
but it does change your line.
My guess is he said,
sometimes.
if I need a Kodachi, I probably lost.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I feel like if your opponent in the LL format is blocking your Zephyr Needle with a card, I feel like that's an exchange you're just happy to make.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know about like if you play against a random like super defensive Oldhim or a fatigue, Florian or something.
To be honest, it's still pretty hard to break these needles, right? It's like very difficult to break these needles. He's got Knives Out for like protection, depending on where like. Whoa. So if you like Zephyr Needle for 3, the only way to break it is to play a D-React, right? And they play the D-React and you Knives Out in response. It doesn't break the needle.
Yeah, it's just the second needle, right? So if you're doing 2 needles in a turn, you don't have an upstick. The needle for 3 is probably safe.
But you also play 6 pick up the point in your
needle
deck.
for 2,
6 pick up the point.
9
what if both needles get broken and then Shane like banishes both of them from your graveyard?
Well,
Chain's not a deck, so don't worry about that.
Chain sucks.
Okay.
Yeah. We play 15 ways to retrieve our dagger, plus 3 concealed blade. I guess if you call that retrieval. Which is a lot of ways. That's like I'm pretty sure games end way before you run out of ways to retrieve.
Probably. I mean, it's probably correct. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just something I noticed.
Okay.
Also, is he only playing blue Minnowism?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it like? Do you think it's like head jab, flick, belittle, reveal Minnowism, get the 1 resource, swing your needle, play CNC or something? That sounds sick, actually.
I'm
pretty sure it is something like that.
Dude, that sounds super sick.
How many head jabs does he have?
He's got cut through. He's got belittle counting itself, paying the backside, 6 pick up the point. Whirling Mist Blossom, Flying Kick, Rowdy Local, Soulbeat Strike, Stab Wound. I guess these are the cards that could technically trigger Minnowism or belittle.
No, I meant like how many cards does he have that he can lead with that would allow him to flick a dagger without pitching?
You can respond with Knives Out before the Sink Below hits the chain to block the needle. If you let the Sink Below resolve to block the needle before you Knives Out, it's going to shatter even if you make it more power. But you can make it have more power before the card becomes defending.
I feel like I went over this rules interaction like 20 times, like before they banned Zephyr Needle, and I forgot what the outcome was. Because I remember like Frailty Trap was like a thing, and I don't remember if it. I think the needle does break.
No, under Frailty Trap, I think it doesn't break. It's been a while since I Frailty Trap a Zephyr Needle though.
That's what I thought.
Get the Frailty token when the trap resolves. So I'm pretty
the
sure
card
the dagger was coming in for a 3 when the block happens.
Yeah, I mean cards defend immediately, so it's a bit different.
That's actually a really fun rules interaction.
I think the actual ruling isn't intuitive. So even though it sounds like that, would be the case. I don't actually think it is, but I don't remember what the judge reasoning was, so I'd have to like figure it out again. But I do think this is like an actual like solid LL deck.
Well, it won the battle hard, and I would hope so. His run he beat like
Sure.
an Oldham, a Starvo, multiple Briars.
Yeah, and I mean like that's kind of what you'd expect the meta to be, I would assume. Starvo, Briar, maybe like some aggro decks like Zen and Dio, random illusionists, maybe Icelander. Now that Hypothermia is unrestricted. I don't really know where Florian and Oldham place in the meta with Crown of Seeds gone, but maybe they're still hanging around being annoying.
Doesn't look like we have anybody that can play LL against us at
Dude, no one wants to play. I looked for a
Beck and
Starvo
Call.
deck and it just doesn't exist.
It just doesn't exist. You can find a Starvo deck. Like it's quite easy to find a Starvo deck, isn't it?
Well, they all have 9 Somersault and Crown of Seeds.
Yeah, and I'm really embarrassed to say I literally only know how to play Florian, but they banned.
Wait, no, you could play Icelander.
You play Icelander against yourself.
I could kind of play Icelander.
We could play our Blander deck.
Yeah, let me find it. I guess I'll
Do you think this beats? Do you think Blander beats this deck?
Well, Hypothermia doesn't work on needles, right?
No, it doesn't.
Got him.
Wait, it doesn't?
No.
Yeah, they have natural go again, baby. They ain't Kodachis.
Yikes.
This matchup probably sucks, to be honest. Anyway, have fun.
All right, let me make sure nothing's like.
It has to be bad because like
it has to
it's
be
an
bad,
aggro
right?
deck with belittle.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's wild.
And like a ton of damage.
Actually, it depends on where you line up. If you can take away my Zephyr Needles, I think that'd be a banger.
How do I? No, there's no way. There's like no point in playing this. Not your Blander. I think like maybe a more traditional Icelander gets.
Then find a traditional Icelander. You know how to play Icelander.
Yes and no.
How many D-Rex does Icelander play?
What do you want me to find? I could find. Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna go see if I can find like what people are playing in the battle hard.
Wait. I'll send you my Cinder deck.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
LL Syndra?
Hold on. Yeah, LL Syndra. Hold on. I'm gonna send you my Cinder deck.
What is it? Just belittle Art of War?
No. Just tell me the Firebrand of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot the broken card.
Yeah. Is this the one? Yeah, Art of War. Yeah, this deck's crazy.
Man, I wish there was an export to Fabrary.
Here you go.
I did find an Icelander list that was more traditional. Okay. Yep, we'll do Syndra.
Now I gotta figure out how to sideboard this deck. We'll allow spectators so you can see Aaron.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
You want
that.
to mute, or are we just gonna goof around here?
Oh, we could goof around if you want. I don't know how to.
Matter.
How do you think I side in this matchup? Do you think I bring in I definitely don't bring in the Warmongers. Do you think there's a Whirling Mist Blossom matchup?
Probably not. You probably don't want all these D-Reacts.
Against Syndra? I guess you're just racing.
Oh, it's Syndra. I thought it was Icelander.
No.
Never mind, you do.
You want Whirling Mist Blossom?
Why does this deck have 80 cards in it?
Oh, that's because I couldn't think of 80 cards. The 60 was kind of nuts. It's not like you would sideboard. It's not. I wanted him to play CYB Icelander against me, but he's like, this matchup doesn't feel winnable.
I guess you can cut some of the.
I will send anyone in chat who wants to try to force the CYB Icelander into this deck and let you play it.
I do it, dude. I don't even know what to cut from this deck. What do you think I should cut from this deck? I got 67 cards.
I'm just gonna play your
Uh,
60. I'm not gonna make any changes.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
probably
what
like I don't know. What?
pick up
Dude,
the
I don't know how Naib thinks, man.
dude, I'm gonna load 67.
That can't be right.
I don't know why
Whatever.
there's one word
Whatever.
in this Watson in this deck.
There's no good. There's no good way to
Is
do
that for
this.
Dromai? I guess you can trim some of like the go again stuff.
Oh wait, I could do some crazy stuff here.
But that's like your belittle reveals, so
I've already started the game. Here you go. I've allowed spectators come find the Iron
Alright.
versus Syndra game.
in the other format, right?
This is the block 2. Oh god.
Wait, can you
I
not?
can't even break. I can't even break this needle. This deck sucks.
What do you? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you can't break this needle.
I know.
I wouldn't be sending this needle at you. I
Oh,
wasn't gonna get
sure.
it back.
I know.
I know you don't play
Huh?
D-Rex in your deck.
Dude, I'm taking damage. Jesus. This is so bad.
How fast is this
I
game? Am I supposed to blood splatter?
I'll just kill him. Thomas, stream your thing. I can't find it on Talishare. I think Damien
Okay.
probably screwed it up again.
What do you
He
mean?
screwed up his
I
stream.
don't screw up anything. What do you? Oh, I should have cut Weakest Link into this matchup. You're right. Well, let's hope we don't draw it.
Weakest link. Is it not
No, wait, no.
Armor?
It hits
Oh,
Art of War
God.
and Tome of the Firebrand. Actually, it's a banger. Never mind. The more I thought about it, you're blocking with boots. Okay.
Damien
have
gave you this
to.
trash deck, man.
I would. What do you mean? You leaked 2 damage on turn 0. What do you mean trash deck?
I love LL Syndra. I just attack for 3 a bunch of times.
Well, it's attack for 3 a bunch of times until it doesn't, right?
True.
Until it goes flick Artivore, right?
True. That's pretty good.
That is a throw dagger. Oh, you didn't want to
Head jab.
Arsenal?
It's not a starter. I'm just gonna command and conquer it.
How'd you know?
I'm guessing. Like,
It's because you're streaming, Damien,
You-
obviously.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
not-
I'm kidding. Stream time.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
It's so much. It's so much more worth to just send 2 Zephyr Needle.
It kind of is. It's a 1-card 5.
Yeah, into the deck that's just trying to play 1 turn. I'm
And like, if they block,
if they block, I think
if
I'm
they
okay
block a
with it.
needle, it's like, who cares?
Yeah. I need to turn off this blood splatter. It's gonna drive me nuts.
I wonder how many Syndras were at
Let's
the
go. You couldn't play your Arsenal.
Battle Hardened.
I feel like you were gonna do something to it.
Think about flicking. Think about flick.
I mean, you're not under basketball momentum. You're not like forced into keeping
I
a
know.
flick. Also, keep in mind that you can flick yourself if it's your go turn and you think I have shelter.
Yeah, I know.
If it's super important for you to get that resource.
No, against Zen, you do it all the time because like they could just Zen state it and you go, oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to flick yourself against Zen a lot.
This deck sounds awful.
What do you mean? You're just biased.
Oh my god, he arsenaled.
Oh my goodness, we got him. Breaks boots. Let's see if you have the Art of War. Nope, did not have the Art of War, huh? That hand's a bunch of head jabs.
That's all I have in this deck apparently.
It's Syndra. LL viable.
This hand's kind of crazy. This card sucks.
We haven't seen Syndra play a single CC illegal card, and we haven't seen Ira like cast an Upsticks yet.
But yeah, wait. Oh yeah, you're right. I just have Zephyr Needles.
This is a sick LL game.
Dude. Dude. I think I'm supposed to block here and go 2-2-2-2-2. Right? I get this like shaking feeling I'm dead though. Okay, plus Blood Investor getting turned off. Banana up sticks.
Oh, is this just damage?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're dead.
No, don't hurt me. I'm innocent. Oh, fuck.
Why didn't he have the weakest link now?
Oh, no.
Are you guys excited for the World Championship LL format?
I have a shelter too. You're, oh man.
Is it an Arsenal?
Yeah, I drew off a snatch.
Oh man, that's
Oh, man,
unfortunate.
that is so unfortunate.
Should have IP'd.
I wonder if I can cover this whole turn. I think I'm dead.
If only this blue in your hand was an attack.
If my hand had cards that did something, I'd feel a lot better.
Ooh.
Yep.
Damien, you're dead as hell.
No, don't hurt me.
You're so dead.
No. Oh, you're not about to. Oh no. You don't have another
Oh my
one,
god,
do
what is
you?
going on?
Is it some of the Firebrand? Oh no. I need to keep the yellow if I want to even attempt to play this hand.
Is this my third chain link? Did I mess something up?
Yeah, this is your third chain link.
Oh, I messed something up.
Oh, you can't tell with a Firebrand. You can get back a dagger and swing it, and then. Okay.
Yeah.
We're still in there. We've recovered.
Yeah, no, I messed up. I
We've
thought I was on chain link 4.
We've recovered.
I should have. No, my mistake is I should have immediately broke mask.
That was kind of
Damn.
trolling, yeah.
I screwed this up. You're just dead.
Well, I'm obviously not dead. I have 3 cards in
Check
hand. I'm
W.
at 15. Well, because if you let me keep these cards, I'm pretty sure you're dead.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
no, like
you can still
no, I
continue
should've
this turn though. It's fine.
Yeah, you
not
should
really.
Yeah, you can. You
No, I
Syndra.
lose.
No, you Syndra and then you dagger and then you Tome of Firebrand.
Like you can recover.
Maybe we'll see.
Just pitch the other card in your hand.
Just draw like Wrath of Retribution or something.
Nah, it's trolling not to break the mask immediately once I saw the hand.
You had a Spreading Flames too?
I drew it off the oh this oh my god. Those 2 cards sucked. God. What do I do here?
This is why I like Needle Ira.
Sure.
You know?
Oh, that's coming in for 3. That's actually kind of annoying because if this hits, you get to break mask. What do you do if you break mask? You grab salt, I guess. I really wanted to resolve this dual threat. I don't think I get to.
I mean, you still can because like you die to salt. Because you got to assume that the other card in his hand's an attack, right? So unless you're going to block both. But then he still has links up and you're 14, you give him full tempo.
Salt's got +3.
Yeah. Well,
So
it's got
it's the
plus,
same as just
no, it's yeah. Same as Lava Burst.
yeah, I think you just take salt anyway though, right?
Yeah, probably.
God, man, me not breaking mask at the start of this was just trolling. Just massive trolling. So stupid. Oh man. I'm just gonna zap you with this. Bam, 7.
It's still 7. Let's go again. I think I have to do this. You should flick, bro. Oh, you already flicked. That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's how this whole turn happened. I should have kept the dual threat. Unfortunate. I think, yeah, they're just trolling.
Told you.
Me. Yeah, you're right.
No.
Lethal.
I can't even just block with flick knives.
Yeah, because I have flick knives.
I punted. Man, I suck at flesh and blood.
Well, I think I win the. I think I win the game from here.
What do you even tutor with links?
So let's
on
have
your
you. Let's
first
have
chain
you.
link?
Let's have you play the actual turn.
Literally just anything to make me get to 4 chain links.
I are still red up 6 on that turn. I just block and I
How
kill
did
you
so-
from there. So
I just didn't think about the card I was banishing. I'm dumb. It's been too long since I've played Art of War. So it would have been flick.
But you played Levia.
I know, right? Add a stain counter.
Are you not gonna Art of War? Oh wait, unless you did it on the next one.
Do you think it might be better to throw dagger instead of flick knives? Because you can replace the throw dagger in your hand with a potential better banish from Art of War.
If he had shelter, I need something to pitch. Right?
But can't you flick
That's gonna be my
yourself
pitch.
to? Can't you flick yourself to just avoid the whole shelter problem?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
We're greeding.
Guess that's
we're greeding for
true.
1
You
damage.
could literally flick yourself for 1 damage to avoid the whole problem, but
Let's see. is buff and banish. This is where I forgot that you have to banish a card. And I was like so excited that I drew the Tomb of Firebrand. I was like, oh yeah, now that doesn't add up to 4. Okay, so then this hits. Then
I would shelter this at the Artivore because you cast the Artivore on the second chain link before.
Did I?
Yeah. Right? You did, right?
No. Whatever.
I have no idea. I think I still get hit. Unless I want to give up all my armor at full tempo. I don't know. We'll see.
Here.
Oh, right. I get my turns like smashed together here in my mind.
I think your problem is that you played the throw dagger.
Yeah, yes.
I think you should just like swing kunai, pitching throw dagger, and then tome, right?
Yeah, well, the blocking pattern's different now too, because I hit on the first chain, but it's okay. We'll just play this blocking pattern. It's fine.
Wait, now you're gonna draw.
Why are you pitching the throw dagger?
You didn't block the first chain
and playing it instead of I see what the issue is.
I haven't hit you, Damien.
No, that wasn't the question. Never mind. Well, my hand doesn't cover that or the thing behind it.
We've only hit with 1 chain link now, so it's probably just Lava Burst.
Yeah, it's probably Lava Burst. It's got to be Lava Burst, right? You're under Spreading Flames. It's just infinitely better.
Well, you could fealty the salt.
Oh, that is true. You could fealty the salt, but it's 1, 2, 3. There's
so you can Syndra, Ignite, Dagger, Lava Burst.
Well, I could also. I'd probably end up giving my chess piece there. If it were like salt. Oh wait, I can't because it's under. But this is lethal, right?
Then we break this. Yeah, we should have grabbed salt.
Yeah. Well, technically, it would have been smarter to block that too, so you couldn't boots there, but you could have also gained a resource earlier in the turn. Yeah.
This is me not being an idiot, and we could still play. Man, dude, this is the deck I think I want to learn for Living Legend. This is fun. I love Artivore.
Look at our value per turn. It's 18.
Holy crap, Ira! That's wild. What the hell? Dude, Sever Needle is so bananas.
Needles are good, man.
Dude, you don't count Needle math until you played like 5 turns with Needle, and you're like, Kadachi's is like 10 points behind by that point. You're like, wow.
Well, it's just like, man, Upsticks, Needle, Flick, Needle is like, they're so disgusting.
It's just you give you give every card in your deck like this ability to be like above rate, more above than it's like already at, right? Upsticks is like a 0. Oh, is Upsticks a 1 for 6, right? Upsticks is 1 for 6.
I mean, if you're trying to math it out like that, I guess you count the flick damage too. So
so it's 7, right? 1 for 7. Go again. That's crazy. That's like Core-Tune Herald.
Yeah, Upsticks is kind of crazy.
Yeah, Memphis would have been a very different tournament if they didn't ban it. So
Oh yeah, I know. My Riptide deck would have done really good.
I love how much they tooted their own horn by banning it before Memphis instead of just letting us just destroy the tournament with it.
No, I would have won on Riptide if everybody was on Ira. Dude,
I would have definitely been playing Riptide.
Dude,
I wouldn't have
traps are
changed.
crazy.
Because remember, we were so excited to play Riptide into that meta because everyone was just going to come in with Upsticks Ira.
Dude, I remember testing into the team. They couldn't take a single game off me.
that was like the worst matchup for sure.
It was really bad. It was like a 15% matchup. The first time Aaron swung a Zephyr Needle and I collapsing trapped the upstick out of his hand and broke his Zephyr Needle, he's like, oh, this is pretty bad.
Frailties are just really good.
Frailty is also, and Buzzsaw Trap immediately shatters any needle regardless of the power. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, wait. So Buzzsaw
Wait.
shattered
Does
the needle.
Buzzsaw Trap? Wait, actually, we'd have to check the.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I don't think
if
they
it
do.
Does,
'Cause
that means Frailty Trap would.
No, I'm pretty sure Frailty doesn't.
But Buzzsaw, does Buzzsaw do it?
No,
I had to go check.
Oh man, I love complicated ruling.
I'd have to dig up the judge discussion archives.
Well, I think that's all our games. If anybody in chat has any questions about the deck, we'll be sitting here for a few moments while we wrap things up.
There isn't anything LL relevant until Worlds, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. But Iris seems pretty decent. I wonder.
Is
Skirmish
Popa season before Worlds?
Oh
no, we got a skirmish season coming.
we do
up
have a
that's
skirmish
really
season
fun.
coming up, right?
And
is it all LL?
I don't know if it's all LL, but I know the winter card. I know it's some LL, and the winter card is Cold Foil Cerebellum Processor, so it's kind of worth fighting for.
Well, yeah, we play Dash IO, so we have to get our processors.
Even if you don't play Dash IO, I'm sure you know a Dash IO player you could extort.
Extort. That's a mean word.
That's much better than the last one, which was freaking Scurv or whatever.
Wait, was it? What was the last one?
I think last skirmish was Scurv, right? Cold Foil Scurv.
Maybe. I know, like we had one that was Teklo Core.
That one was good.
That was before Ira.
Yeah, that was Blitz Chain.
Oh, dude, that's when we made the Root Game deck, and I never got to play because it LL'd before my skirmish weekend.
I got to play it one weekend. It was worth it.
It was so strong. It was ridiculously powerful. It was so powerful. It got banned in LL.
Chain's kind of stupid.
Dude, no, Cole is stupid. The RuneGate deck was fine until Cole came along and said, wow, all versions of Chain are broken.
Well, I mean, Cole was probably the biggest offender, but some of the other Rosetta cards were to blame as well. The Dirge and whatnot were really good for the consistency of that deck.
Was Art of War considered a powerful card? In what context? In general? Yeah, Art of War is completely broken in general.
And it's banned, so yeah.
In Chain specifically, Art of War is like insane because you just banish the card with Blood Debt and you never like lost it. You just got to play it. It's like draw 3 cards. Like if 3 of a kind didn't have a restriction and it gave +1 to all your attacks. But it doesn't block and it's yellow. Got downsides. Not bad ones, really. Although I can count the number of games I've lost to Art of War having no block value. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was some pretty fun stuff. I know you're a big Ira fan, Aaron.
I love vanilla ice cream.
Yes, I love value-based decks. So, what do I recommend for LL Skirmish this season? Well,
Needle Ira.
I think
it's very impressive. plus points of damage per turn.
So there's like Dromai, and then there's Briar. I think Briar's pretty strong. Um, what else isn't? What else could like be like a good LL deck? Oh, there's the Syndra and Zen. I think those are like not bad.
I think Starvo's still a safe bet.
There's like an aggro Oldhim floating around, right?
Yeah, if other aggro decks are like top of the meta, like Zen and stuff, then that's probably a decent pick.
I mean, this Icelander was in top 8. Here, I'll drop it in chat. If you're into Icelander,
this is a by the way, this is a normal Icelander deck. This isn't like me saying it's CYB Icelander.
I don't think you could survive Syndra and Ira and Zen trying to blow your head off right now.
Florian, even though he lost Crown, is no, I wouldn't recommend.
No, there's no way he's playable.
Is that it?
I mean, I think Prism and Dromai are probably playable. I don't think they're like top of the meta, but if you like Illusionist and you're good at it, I think they're not the worst choices. They don't have unlosable matchups into aggro, and they're pretty good against a lot of the slower decks. Decent against Starvo.
Yeah, so
with Chain gone, that's kind of a big problem they don't have to worry about. Viscerai also kind of got hit by the Dirge ban and stuff, so if there's less Viscerai and Chain,
Viscerai's still pretty strong, but he's not. It's pretty hard. Kano is always something you could play if you're just good at Kano. Obviously, one Floodgate, but you still have all your Tome of Findles and stuff.
Yeah, you got all your real books.
Yeah, your actual books. Your books that let you just scam people from 40. When you're like, I've only got one card left in hand, but now I have 5.
Basically anything but Chain.
Yeah,
that was decent
anything,
in LL.
Anything but Chain. That's crazy. How the mighty have fallen. Well, we're gonna wrap up the stream today. Make sure to catch our stream tomorrow for the 0 to 60 series. 0 to 60 series with Betsy, where I teach Josh how to play.
Oh Lord.
Betsy. I mean, we're moving. We moved the series up to this week because there's like nothing going on. So make sure to catch it. We moved.
So what's the grading card on that one? You won a game, pass. We won the next hero.
You won a game, pass. You know, the simple heroes are gonna have like a simple check sheet, but you know, once we start getting into the heroes that he definitely can't pilot, it's gonna start getting really funny. All right. I'll see you guys later.